Giddy up! Ella.
My, is that Alexios of Aiad, the Eagle Bearer?
Alcibiades. I'm known by many names, but that last one's...
My young friend Orchimethes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his...
You would have my eternal gratitude.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Praxilla?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Who is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon, wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Praxilla. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do.
I come to this coast every year for the poetry festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and
I'll return with your flowers. I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword...
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return... Move! Ella. Yeah. These must be the coral roses. I found your coral roses. That was not what I was hired for. You give them to her.
Please, I'm much too nervous to...
I'm not saying any Malakas poem. That's your job, not mine.
Then I must rehearse. Will you at least deliver it?
Fine, but you'll...
Okay, she's at her tent. It's right there.
Praxilla, I have flowers for you from Orchimedes of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Alexios of Aiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's muse and mistress.
You're Praxilla?
Didn't expect an aged bard. Mercenary.
People your age tend to have more wealth, so if anything, this is better for me.
Praxilla, this is Alexios of Aiad, Eagle-bearer.
Alexios Al-Al. All the kings cowered from this god-child's power. Our scowling Achilles. Alexios.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier. A Spartan? A thorn in the side of tyrants.
The poems she writes about me are...
I have flowers for you. They're not from me. They're from Archimedes. He's right over... Well...
A coral rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to...
I also prefer actions to easy gestures.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head...
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
Ahaikos is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
Achaikos?
Achaikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived.
I did see Archimedes leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing.
I'll find the thief and I'm looking for a missing lyre.
And we all.
Are we? Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes. Archimedes. That's the kid who hangs out.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know how it is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel small.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably...
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre. Watch out for the Vipers.
Someone, please, help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the lyre.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use a drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
The Vipers have Archimedes and the lyre now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help. That must be where they're keeping Archimedes and the lyre.
Thank the gods, I am saved. These horrible thugs blackmailed me into stealing the lyre.
I doubt that.
They took it from me when I was hatched. Malaka got what they deserved.
Did they force you to steal Praxilla's lyre?
No, they gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxilla's...
What? Praxilla's your mother?
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did.
Praxilla got what she deserved for abandoning her family.
I just wanted her to feel some of the pain.
Archimedes, I know you still have the lyre.
It got broken in the struggle.
Malaka.
Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk?
I know what it's like to be angry at a parent and want retribution. It brought me no peace. Go, be with your father. You are worth more than a life.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother...
I was able to get the lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into? Alexios, thwarter of thieves.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile...
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these...
I can help you get there safe.
The journey will be worth your...
I'm right behind you.
I have many fond memories of this place. I've watched the port grow into a town, and the small gathering of friends grow into a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a lyre, and your home is a poetry festival. You never wanted to settle somewhere.
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please. I learned this the hard way.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic, I would have died inside. And like as not, thrown myself into the sea. I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of ecstasy.
I can see why it would attract people from far and wide.
Do not misunderstand. Heathen is one part of worship, but there are many here who dedicate themselves to the strings and to the verse.
I see.
Timiha, where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timiha.
Praxilla, I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. A haikos with
This idiot?
This idiot carries a sharp spear.
I hired this muscle here to get a haikos back. Now he's keeping me company.
All right, give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens.
What materials do you need?
I have what I need for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack around.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use...
I will return with the material.
You were always better with your fists than with your singing.
And you're as beautiful as you were on Kefalonia.
I was covered in mud half the time. Still am. Life of a farmer, I suppose.
I got your note. How did you know I was in Arcadia?
Everyone's hunting for the Mystios with the broken spear and pet eagle. So I started a little hunt of my own.
No matter where I used to hide on Kefalonia, you were the only one who could...
That's because you were terrible at hiding.
Maybe you only found me because I wanted you to.
Listen, we both know I was the one who was best at hiding. I'll prove it. Stay here. Close your eyes, and at the count...
You're joking.
Come, it'll be like old times. And no...
Anna, ready or not, here I come. You call this hiding?
Your tracking skills have improved.
It feels like forever since we've seen each other. I couldn't wait to find you.
When did you become so charming?
Since I got your note.
Oh, this is too much fun.
And I want to hear about yours.
Oh, my story would put you to sleep.
Μαλάκα! Απίστευτος!
Your life sounds so exciting. But there's something very important I need to know. Can you still hold your breath?
My breath?
On Kefalonia, you could always swim farther and deeper than anyone else. You used to bring me the most beautiful...
Don't move.
long, I was getting worried.
I wasn't coming up for air until I found the perfect gift.
It's beautiful. You warm my heart like the sunrise.
Your heart isn't the only thing I could warm up.
Has that line ever worked for you?
I guess not. Anais? What's wrong?
Seeing you playing and laughing like old times. There's something I haven't told you. I'm married.
I see.
I should have told you sooner. I'm sorry. Meet me.
Wolves are fierce animals. I'll gut them for Praxilla. Hope these are enough guts for fixing a Haikos.
I'm glad you came.
So you're married. Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Seeing you brought back so many fond memories. I wanted to live in them for as long as I could. Life's been hard since Dantos left.
Where did he go?
Once the war started, Spartans came for his sword. He was killed in battle, leaving me to run the farm and raise our son.
You have a son?
Arion. I'd love for you to meet him, but he's run off.
Why aren't we looking for him?
He always goes to the same cave, where he trains to be a mighty warrior.
Training alone encourages bad habits.
Yes, of course. You've given me an idea.
I could?
Gods know he doesn't listen to his boring mother. But you've seen death up close. You could convince...
All right. I'll talk to you.
Thank you.
I'll find Arion.
My husband used to take him to the cave on hunts. They'd spend nights there.
Wait. Did you say wolves?
Yes. Worries me sick. He calls them his friends and, believe it or not...
There he is. If they don't attack me, I won't attack them.
Whoa! You look like a mighty warrior!
And you must be Arion. I've come to bring you home.
Why should I trust you?
Your mother and I have known each other for a long time. She told me you like to come here to train, but she wants you to come home.
But I don't want to leave.
I know. You come here to be close to your father.
You know nothing about my pater.
You're right. Maybe you could tell me.
I don't want to talk about him. I want to become a warrior.
You spent enough time here, Arion. It's time to go home.
I don't trust you. I'm not leaving.
That's enough! Your mother sent me here to bring you home, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So get down here right now, before I come up after.
Okay.
Giving mercenaries a bad name.
You're not still mad at me for the cave, are you? Fine.
There you both are!
You didn't have to send anyone after me, Mate.
I know you can, my love.
He yelled at me. I was so scared.
You yelled at my child?
You wouldn't come with me. There were wolves everywhere. I did what needed to be done.
I hate you.
Next time, think twice before you raise your...
Anais, wait! You're not still mad about me yelling at our...
No, but it's... Since his father died, he hasn't had anyone to look up to.
We all need someone to look up to, especially when...
Arion wants to be a mighty warrior, but I can't...
If Arion learns to fight, he can protect you and the...
I can't work this farm alone. He won't listen to me, but he looks up to you. I can...
I'll talk to him.
You flatter yourself. Just show him how to plant...
Hello, Arion.
Hello.
What's wrong?
I miss my pate.
Want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. You don't have to...
I guess.
I lost my father when I was young. I ran far, far away. My only friend in the world was Icaros.
What did you do?
I cut off his fingers with this.
The spit?
You can, but first I need you to do...
You're going to train me?
I will. I think you'd both benefit.
I'm going to...
Stay close and pay attention. First, a warrior must be resolute in their decision to kill. When you're face to face with the enemy, you cannot hesitate. Hesitation hastens the grave. My mother taught me that.
How often should I train?
All day, every day. And when your hand starts to bleed, switch hands. For now, we're going to find you a wooden sword. Here, this should do. If you're going to learn to fight, you need to use...
How am I supposed to know that?
by taking in the enemy before you, and...
Okay, I'm...
Very good.
I blocked the eagle better.
Don't get cocky.
Bring it on.
You're a fast learner.
I wish Pater could see me now. What happened to the bully?
He went and got his brothers. They beat me pretty...
You didn't have any friends to protect you?
Not until one little girl stood between me and those boys.
Really? A girl? Who?
That little girl was me.
Whoa, Mater! Alexios taught me to...
He did what?
I did what I thought was...
Best for who? You?
best for both of you. Anyone can learn to use a plow. But with the tools I gave him, he can...
He can go to war and die like his father.
I know you've been through a lot. But you can't protect...
I thought bringing you here would help us have a better future. I thought if you showed an interest... It's been nice having you around, Alexios. But I feel bad. All these years apart, and there is a market in the air.
An evening alone sounds perfect.
Don't worry about him. All you need...
I should find out what Anais likes before our evening together.
I'm going to be a mighty warrior like you when I grow up.
So this is where Anais keeps her wine. Smells strong. I'm getting lightheaded just sniffing it. Anais must have a lifetime supply of olives stashed here. Anais never told me she made honey.
There you are. Now, let's find something to eat and drink, shall we? The... Remember when we used to steal food from the markets of Kefalonia?
We could steal from this one, for old time's sake.
Always the troublemaker.
Welcome, my friends. I have a wonderful selection of wines for you and the lovely lady.
You've been all over the world. You must know all the best wines.
We'll have the sweet wine.
I like... Everything smells so delicious. My mouth is watering.
smell that? That's the tastiest food in all of the year. Tell me, what will it be?
Oh, decisions, decisions.
We'll take the lamb with olives, please.
Oh, I love olives. I'm going to devour this meal. And then I'm going to devour you. Oh, I can't tell you how much I needed this.
Welcome, welcome! If you've got sweet teeth, then I've got sweet treats for those teeth. What will it be? Grape pudding with walnuts, fresh strawberries with cream, or baked pears with a honey glaze?
Oh, yum! Choose wisely. I love sweets.
The pears sound delicious.
Homer called them gifts from the gods, but it's the honey that makes them truly divine. This was lovely. Tonight was almost perfect.
Almost?
There was just one thing missing.
Mater! Mater! You're not going to believe it!
What is it, Arion?
Bandits attacked the house, but I found one of Pater's old swords and did everything Alexios taught me. And I scared them away because I'm a warrior like the mighty eagle bearer.
That's incredible, Arion. You...
I hate to say I told you so.
Don't lie to me. You love to say I told you so. You always did.
The boy defended what he is. You should be proud of him.
I am.
But...
Alexios, there is something I need to tell you.
anything.
Having you here was the first time I felt joy since my husband died. I hoped you were still the same person I loved back on Kefalonia. And that if you felt the same, there'd be a place for you here.
Anais.
Please let me finish. The fact you taught Arion to fight, when I explicitly asked you not to, shows me you're not the partner I'm looking for.
But he fought off those bandits. He could have been injured. Or worse.
I understand. And it's okay. You felt you knew what was better for my son. And maybe you're right. But I'm looking for someone I can trust wholeheartedly.
But I love you. I've always loved you.
I know. And I loved you too. But I think it would be best if Arion and I moved on with our lives. Stopped living in the past and started building our future.
Parting as friends, then?
Of course. We will always be friends.
Say goodbye to Arion for me.
I will, Eagle Bearer.
This shell should be perfect for Praxila's lyre. That should be enough wood for a new lyre. I have everything we need.
Excellent. Give it here.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were...
Well, that's the first complaint.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up and go down.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put... I might need some help after, though, so...
Sure, if I'm in the...
You'd better stay over there!
The Mistias returns. Do you have time to accompany me?
After all this?
Excellent.
So we're a team now.
After my performance,
You've dedicated your life to your art.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice, but we should get going. So, cucumbers?
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees, like the fruit of the lawrence.
In your poem, you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Adonis. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's left behind. To me, there is no greater beauty than that of the sun, and the moon, and stars.
Oh, why is he being asked this?
Adonis is beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be pained to leave?
I see. Looks like we've made it.
It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year. Praxilla! Recite something for us.
I've been reciting this poem for years. Alexios, would you do me the kindness?
I couldn't.
Nonsense. You know every... How about some...
The most beautiful thing I leave is the...
Wow!
Second are the shining stars.
This is one of my favorites.
Then, ripe peaches.
I love this new interpret.
Alexios, your interpretation of my poem has made me feel...
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival.
Praxilla, get to safety.
Come back here, you coward!
Won't get away that easily. Won't get far.
I think you missed a drunkard or two. Happens every year. Some good...
I didn't know poetry festivals were such...
Indeed. I need to take a...
You always come right on time.
Did you hear that crowd? They haven't been that enthusiastic in years. Alexios's performance gave new life to my material.
I did my best. But really, it was your words that delighted them.
Alexios, you've inspired me more than I have been in ages. I...
We're getting awfully close. Should we ready for a fight? Set them alive! Lord! I need to watch those fires! Now you get well, this was watch them, Commander! They are heading this way! Commander, we need to brace, but get out of the way! Commander leading the helm!
Keeper, you have come far to meet me here.
Keeper? My name is Alexios.
Names change, but this task is eternal. You are the Keeper, he who keeps the Great Seal closed and the staff of Hermes Trismegistus safe.
Your voice. I heard it in Atlantis.
You remember. My name is Alethea. With the staff in your hands, we are now entwined.
Entwined? How?
I can now present myself to you in a form that you recognize. You must deliver me to the heir of memories. Even now, she watches us. When I speak to you, I speak through you to her.
So, I'm supposed to hold this staff until this heir person takes it from me. What will happen to me?
What happens to all of us? Then, she will open the Great Seal to Atlantis. It longs to be opened. Your task is to be the Keeper until...
Fine. I pledge to keep the staff until the heir of memories...
All right. What did your diagnostics show you?
Alana's getting the results now.
It will take us time to analyze. For now...
Kyoshi, you cut out. You there?
Another bug. I was saying, for now, try to relax.
Heir of memories. The Great Seal awaits you.
Victoria, did you hear that?
Nothing on our end. What did you hear?
A Before there was radio static, like we were being jammed. But just now, I heard a voice. The same one Alexios heard in Atlantis.
Might be the bleeding effect. Like Kyoshi said, try to relax while Alana works on the results of the diagnostic. Go to the seal, Heir.
This must be where the Minotaur's pillar was.
Looks like it was functioning at some kind of gate.
The Keeper delivered me to you. His pledge has been satisfied, and now I am entwined with you. Heir of memories, this is the Great Seal to Atlantis. It has waited long to meet you.
Victoria, Alethea's voice is coming through the staff. Victoria?
The interloper can't hear you now.
You're scrambling my comms? Focus, Layla. You're not going crazy. Think, that memory. If it wasn't an Animus malfunction, Alexios was the Keeper holding the staff for me? And somehow the staff has been equipped for audio transmission and is connected to this seal. These symbols... It almost looks like a locking mechanism.
Name these symbols in order, and at long last, the seal will open to the Heir of memories.
Okay, talking stick. But which symbols? And in what order? There must be some way to know.
The Keeper kept this riddle and more in his mind.
Altair 2. I'm going back in the Animus. If the signal gets through and you can monitor my vitals, great. If not, well, you've earned one free I told you so.
Keeper, our task is to guide the Heir of memories to the symbols. A man called
Theras? The guy who helped get Phidias out of Athens? Is that why you...
Here, the role of the Keeper bound itself to you, though you didn't know it yet. Now...
I'm going to find Theras.
Our tasks are the same.
Layla, come in.
Alana, is that you?
Two things. Something's been interrupting our comms, which explains why we lost your vitals. Kyoshi is looking into it.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think it's the staff.
Nothing sounds crazy to me anymore. Still, I'd like to verify. In other news, your Animus is definitely bugging out. Victoria is yelling at her monitors in French, and frankly, I'm not sure what you're doing is safe.
You call that yelling? Layla, the Altair 2 is moving into position. We're gonna ask that you come up for air while we take a look at it.
I can't do that, Vic. Alexios is looking for Theras who might know how to unlock the Great Seal to Atlantis.
The what? Layla,
Theras was a friend to Phidias. I'll let you know more as soon as I get answers. Layla out.
I should check in on her later.
I don't know any more than Phidias did. Please, stop. stop. I want to stop, but I can't. Not until you tell us where you found this
All right, I'll tell you.
Speak!
In Argolis, Agamemnon's tomb. In Attica, Eteocles
the Third.
Please, I have children.
The Third.
In Viotia, there's Orion's tomb. But the symbols don't do anything.
They'll be on high alert here.
You almost hit me!
There's Alethea.
Keeper,
Alethea?
you've discovered Agamemnon's tomb, a place where the heir of
So? What now?
Now is relative. With this information, will the heir...
She will now. So...
Our task is already complete. What comes next?
This was easy enough.
Altair 2, I have our next location.
Well done. Where to?
Agamemnon's tomb in Argolis. Layla to the Altair 2. It wasn't easy, but I'm in.
I still don't understand. An AI, or some other kind of consciousness, is in the staff, which is used to open the Great Seal to Atlantis?
Partly right. The symbols in these tombs are somehow tied to the symbols on the seal.
How?
I'll let you know, once I find one.
Guess I'm taking your word for it. Be careful in there.
What a find!
What is it?
And spoil the surprise? All I'll say is, prepare to be amazed when I get back. Those plates on the floor. I should be careful. Must be someone over this thing.
The first symbol is near.
Dead end.
symbol! The first of 3. You've done well, Heir.
It almost looks like a constellation.
Layla, all of our readings are being jammed.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. But there's still 2 more to uncover. I'm going back into the Animus.
There have been too many bugs, Layla. We need to stop and figure out what's happening.
We'll stop once I've opened the seal. Layla out.
Off we go now.
Found Etiocli. Keeper, the Heir of Memories must search these old halls for the symbol she seeks. Will the Heir rise to the task?
I suppose she will. Now?
Every step brings you down a very long road to the Heir. What you cannot show her, Deimos will.
Deimos? How?
The Heir will know when the time comes.
Altair 2? Alexios has found the next location.
Great work. Where to?
The tomb of Eteocles. I think I found a way in. Altair 2? Found my way in. I think I'm getting good at this.
There might be a second career in this, if assassin isn't your thing.
I still think this is a bad idea, Layla. We don't know the source of the radio interference, and there are temporal discrepancies in the Animus memories.
Noted, Doctor. Layla out. Strange. I thought floor spikes were a Persian thing. Here lies the King of Thebes. I still can't believe I'm seeing it with my own eyes. So well preserved. It looks like the organic matter, the paint, the wood, none of it has aged a day.
The chemical composition of the air might act as a natural form of preservation.
There are tombs all over the world where corpses still have hair and nails intact, even millennia after burial.
Let's talk about corpses after I'm out of here. Incredible. These statues are in perfect condition. Those who paid homage here did so with their lives.
The second symbol is close. You have done well to get this far, despite the interloper.
The interloper? Do you mean Vic? Or someone else? The second symbol! Another part of a constellation. Maybe they fit together. Altair 2, can you read me?
The interloper can hear us.
The interloper? Who?
Layla, we hear you, but you're breaking up. Did you say you found the second symbol?
I did. And Alexios knows where the third is. I'm sure of it. I'm gonna dive back in.
As your doctor, and as your friend, I insist that we stop this. We're not able to guarantee you're safe in there. The staff?
The staff makes me immortal, Vic. I'll be fine.
Layla, please.
Oh, really? Yes. Watch yourself! Come on!
In this tomb, the heir of memories will see how life grows from a dead place.
Life growing from a tomb. If I hadn't seen the staff work...
The heir's task is to bring life where there was death, and your task dooms you to endure loss.
I would hold them, and tell them to be strong, and that we will be together.
Remember that answer, and the pain from which it comes.
You don't have to tell me, Alethea.
And now, will the heir of memories rise to face...
I suppose she will.
Altair 2, come in.
Altair 2 here.
The next stop is the Tomb of Orion. I'll show you how to get there when I get back. Altair 2, can you read me?
We hear you. Layla, there's something you need to know. The interference in the comms is coming from an outside source. If I didn't know any better, I'd say someone was listening in.
It must be related to the staff.
That's just it. I recognize the interference pattern. It isn't Isu. It almost reminds me of an erudito hacking algorithm.
I'd recognize a hack if I saw one. Besides, once I find the third symbol, it won't matter. If only I knew which order they go in.
You could try randomly guessing. There's not that many combinations.
There's no guarantee I get 2 chances at opening the seal. After this, we're going back to Atlantis and I'll figure something out. Bone murals. Because of the relationship between the constellation and Orion? This raider was poisoned.
We are approaching the final symbol. If the Keeper doesn't know the order of the symbols,
how do I get up there?
His sister will.
little symbol. Another part of a constellation. They must fit together. Altair 2, can you read me? Okay, Layla, think this through. Outside the tomb of Eteocles, Alethea said Deimos would show me what the Keeper can't. Phidias had answers Theras didn't and was killed for it.
The air is wise.
Altair 2, come in, please.
Layla, that you?
Did you find the symbol?
3 for 3. We need to head back to Atlantis. In the meantime, let's run the symbols I found against known constellations. Consider the research plan B.
What's plan A?
Alexios knew where the symbols were, but not the order they go in. Alethea thinks Deimos may hold that secret. We have her DNA.
What? Layla, are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I'm committed, and you should be too. When I get back to Atlantis, I'm getting this done whether you're on my side or not.
No, not like maybe a little more. Yeah, there you are. Are you Brisson?
The name is Deimos.
No, I heard you're not real. You're not real!
Oh, I'm real. Here, let me show you.
Your heart rate's accelerated and your body temp is almost 98 degrees. What's happening?
Itira! Korgath! Metin! That's all I know! You have to believe me.
I can't! I don't want to do this!
Itira! Korgath! Metin! That's all I know! You have to believe me.
I'm not here to hurt you, Phidias. We're friends. I just want to know where these symbols come from. You would tell your friend, wouldn't you?
Itira!
Korgath, Metin! Are you trying to anger your friend?
Layla, get your shit together! Layla, you're not safe! We have to get you out of there! No!
Don't be afraid. We all die. But first...
Tell me what I want to know.
Itira! Korgath! Metin! Itira! Korgath! Metin! Itira! Korgath! Metin!
Layla, we're remote ending your session!
Itira, Korgath, Metin.
Layla? Come in.
Vic, you had no right!
I had to pull you out. Diving into Themos' mind almost killed you.
The interloper. He is listening.
He?
Sigma, I'm opening fire.
Doc, fall back!
Kiyoshi's been hit!
Altair 2, come in. Altair 2! Vic! Anyone? Can you hear me?
The Great Seal has waited long enough.
I can't. I've seen inside Deimos' mind.
The trials of the air are just beginning.
You're right. I can do this.
Yours is a role of strength and resilience. Now the air must call.
This symbol was the first I found, and the first name said by Fithia.
The air recalls. She heard the name.
It was this symbol, and
the air doesn't just experience.
I remember! Fithia somehow unlocked the order of the symbols, even—
Layla, can you hear us?
Vic! You're alive!
Sigma 4 soldiers stormed the ship. Kiyoshi was shot, but I stopped the bleeding. He saved us.
It isn't the staff. Someone is intentionally remote hacking our signal. I encrypted a new frequency for us, just to be sure.
We need to go dark until we know it's safe.
Before we go, how are you?
It's good to hear your voices. Listen, I've unlocked the Great Seal.
Please, don't go in until we know we can keep a secure connection. I want this as—
I'm hearing you, Doctor. Atlantis has waited this long. It can wait a little longer. Until then, while I'm down here,
He'll be glad to hear your voice. Until then, I'll—